Well, I'm back again to talk about American domestic politics. Typically, it's about Trump and the GOP. I've already talked a lot about that. I feel like I'm beating a dead horse on this issue. Obviously, I'll be talking about more relating to them, but this is about the Democrats. And this is about particularly the California's governor race. I had to drop a comment in on this one. You know, it's amazing to me, as blue of a state as California is, I mean, as solidly liberal, democratic leaning that state is, it amazes the crap out of me that they never elect good candidates. They always elect the most mainstream, corporate shill of a Democrat. Like, come on, California, you can do better. You can do better. Like, all your candidates running on the Democratic ticket are just not that good. Some that I used to like, in fact, which I'm learning a lot of character flaws about a lot of the candidates running. And I'm going to bring up the one, this particular frontrunner in the Democratic primary in California, Eric Swalwell. Turns out there were sexual assault allegations coming out about him, and they've been circulating around for a long time. The Mr. Face of the anti-Trump. This is the issue I'm talking about when I talk about moral clarity. Democratic Party needs to actually be better than the Republican Party. And I don't mean just marginally better. They got to actually be better. They got to show they have moral clarity. Okay. As far as I'm seeing right now, Eric Swalwell's campaign for governor is technically dead. His political career is over. Because all these Democratic officials, which knew about the stuff that was going on behind the scenes, all these Democratic elected officials in California, that California Democratic machine, Adam Schiff, the senator of California, Ruben Gallego from Arizona, all these people came out and endorsed right out the gate Eric Swalwell for governor when all these other candidates were running. Okay, I ain't gonna lie, it's not a great field right now. My favorite would have been Katie Porter, but now I'm learning things about her I don't like either. I'm gonna be honest. Her views on foreign policy are about as terrible as most of the Democratic Party, and the way she treats her staff, I'm sorry, I have an issue with that. If you're going to talk about working class issues, treat your own workers with the same respect that you claim you want to treat your constituents. Practice what you preach. This is the problem with these elected officials. They don't practice what they preach. They talk a good game, but they treat their own staff like crap. They treat a person on the street like crap. Anybody dares speak out against power, they dismiss. Okay? This is what we want to get rid of in the Democratic Party. We don't want this crap. We want a party that actually cares about working people. We want a party and people that are in elected office, for gosh sakes, treat your workers with respect. Those are working class people. Okay? Then you got Tom Steyer, the billionaire. Now, honest to God, he's probably the better choice right now. I hate to say it, of all the front runners in the Democratic side. Eric Swalwell, he's damaged goods. I mean, I know a lot of the resistance Democrats love him. You know, he's a nice little charming looking guy. He's young, well spoken, charismatic. You know, and he was taking it to Donald Trump. But we need to expect more out of our Democratic leaders than just taking it to Donald Trump. They got to be a party about something. And we need people that actually have class and gumption, that want to make the government better for people. Okay. This is what I mean about we need to change the whole political system from the ground up. But Eric Swalwell has a lot of credible allegations against him. All these elected officials suddenly pulled their endorsement from him. I'm predicting any day he'll be dropping out of the gubernatorial race. And if not, he's going to lose. Because once that support's pulled, the Democratic voters are going to go somewhere else. But it remains to be seen who's going to benefit from that, Katie Porter or Tom Steyer. I mean, those two are all three of them are technically tied in the race. And I'll be honest with you, you Democrats need to get your crap together. Okay? And a lot of you need to drop out because you don't have a viable chance to be governor of California. Because if you all continue to stay in the race and split the vote, you're going to give two Republicans a chance to be governor of California. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to change the dynamic of politics in the state. Most of the state's going to be controlled by Democrats anyway, but I mean, I think you all care about holding on to the governor's mansion. But considering all the problems California is dealing with, I wouldn't be surprised if California might want to go a different direction. Just saying, I'm going to be honest here. But Democrats, do better. For freak's sake, do better. Come on. What is it with the Democratic voting base in California? I don't understand. It's amazing to me. It's the bluest state in the country, and they vote for the worst Democrats. I don't get it. I just don't freaking get it. Is it because it takes so much money to win an election in California? And all the party apparatus and the machinery is basically propping up candidates that are not quality candidates, or politicians that actually are a good representation of what the Democratic Party should be? Because you have to understand, California is one of the biggest economies in America, and if not in the world. You have to be the leaders of the country. All right. All eyes are going to be on California. Okay. Do better. I'm saying do better for real. This is serious right now because the Donald Trump and the GOP, these people that are running our country are running into the ground. It's not a joke. And the party needs to get its act together. You guys need to start informing yourselves and voting for better people. I'm serious right now. And the left needs to get its act together. Some of these people need to drop the hell out of these races and let a viable candidate have a path to win. Okay. I'm not against democracy, but splitting votes is going to end up, you're going to nominate a candidate you guys don't ultimately want, which is going to represent the biggest state in the union and going to be on the national stage. Okay, because California gets a lot of attention. It's a big state. And the party needs to rebrand to win more voters over. Because if it's going to be just West Coast liberal elites, that's not going to win elections all over America. We need a party of populism. We need a party of people that actually want to help working class people and understand the struggles of everyday people. And I'll be honest, the brand of the California Democratic Party, it's not there. It's not there. And I got news for people. It does not appeal to the whole national stage. And that is an issue. And it starts with the quality of candidates that California starts electing. Okay. I'm just saying. I hate to say this, come out here to say this, but it's unfortunate, but that's where the state of the California Democratic Party is at, especially for the governor's race. Do better. That's all I gotta say. You know, for freak's sake. Come on, man. Biggest state in the union. Biggest population. Most populous state in America. Most liberal state in America. Like, practice what you preach. Start voting for people that actually are going to deliver the goods and make your state truly better. That way you guys are the shining state and the example of what the rest of America is going to want to be. Because if these things are implicated correctly and you guys actually elect the right kind of Democrats who actually want to deliver for the people, California will suddenly be a beacon of hope again. And the politicians there will suddenly start to appeal to more of the country. But it starts from the ground up. That's all I got to say here, y'all. Have a great night. Have a great day. Great morning. Love y'all. Goodbye.